Hey everyone, it's the Diplomat, and today we're going to go through the warrant of arrest for Amber Guyger, and this is in the state of Texas. This was the Dallas, Texas police officer who shot and killed Botham Jean. So I was following the trial pretty intently. I knew about this case when it first occurred, but I watched all of the trial and certainly the verdict and sentencing. So I wanted to just start going through some various aspects of this case. I will look for more discovery that's out there. I have some, but I will, we'll start with this first warrant of arrest. So let's get right into it. The first page says, the state of Texas, warrant of arrest, and then it gives two different, what looks to be case numbers. To any peace officer of the state of Texas, greetings. You are hereby commanded to arrest Amber Renee Guyger, white female, date of birth August 9th, 1988, 5'3", 120 pounds. If to be found in your county, and bring him before me, a district of Dallas County, Texas, at my office at 133 North Riverfront Boulevard, Dallas, Texas, in said county immediately, then and there to answer the state of Texas for an offense against the laws of said state, to wit, manslaughter, second-degree felony, PC 19.04, of which offense he is accused by the written complaint under oath or affirmation of Texas Ranger David L. Armstrong, filed before me. Herein fail not, but of this writ make due return, showing how you have executed the same. Witness my official signature this 9th day of September 2018. And then signed by what I believe is Stephanie Fargo, which is a judge of the Criminal District Court number 7, Magistrate, Dallas County, Texas. Then the next page reads as follows. Before me, the undersigned authority on this day personally appeared the undersigned affiant who, after being duly sworn by me on their oath, stated, my name is David L. Armstrong, and I am a peace officer employed by the Texas Department of Public Safety, Dallas County, Texas, as a Texas Ranger. I am the affiant of this affidavit for arrest. On September 6, 2018, at about 9:59 p.m., Amber Renee Guyger committed the offense of manslaughter, a violation of the TPC 19.04, a felony of the second degree against complainant Botham Jean, when the suspect Guyger shot and killed the complainant during an encounter. The offense occurred at 1210 South Lamar, apartment 1478, in Dallas, Dallas County, Texas. The facts of the case are as follows. Complainant Jean is the resident tenant of apartment 1478. Guyger, who is a Dallas police officer, lives in the same apartment complex directly beneath the complainant in apartment 1378. Apartment number 1378 and apartment number 1478 and their respective interior floor plan are in most ways identical or extremely similar to the exterior surroundings, structure, and description of each other. Complainant Jean was home alone when Guyger, who had just ended her shift but was still in her Dallas police uniform, arrived at the apartment complex and parked her vehicle on the 4th floor of the parking garage, which should correspond to the floor the resident lives on. Guyger entered the building and walked down the 4th floor hallway to what she thought was her apartment. She inserted a unique door key with an electronic chip into the door keyhole. The door, which was slightly ajar prior to Guyger's arrival, fully opened under the force of the key insertion. Upon the door being opened, Guyger observed that the apartment interior was nearly completely dark. Additionally, the door being opened alerted complainant Jean to Guyger's presence. Believing she had encountered a burglar, which was described as a large silhouette across the room in her apartment, Guyger drew her firearm, gave verbal commands that were ignored by complainant John. As a result, Guyger fired her handgun 2 times, striking the complainant 1 time in the torso. Guyger then entered the apartment, immediately called 911, requesting police and EMS, and provided first aid to complainant John. Due to the interior darkness of the apartment, Guyger turned on the interior lights while on the phone with 911. Upon being asked where she was located by emergency dispatchers, Guyger returned to the front door to observe the address and discovered she was at the wrong apartment, number 1478. Guyger called 911 from her cell phone, requesting an ambulance and police to the offense location. Complainant John was transported to Baylor Hospital, where he died as a result of his injury. Guyger remained at the scene and informed the responding officers and the 911 operator that she thought she was at her apartment when she shot the complainant. Guyger believed she was in her apartment and confronted by a burglar when she fired her handgun, striking and killing him. Next page. Wherefore, affiant requests that an arrest warrant or capias be issued for the above accused individual in accordance with the law. And then it has a signature, I guess is of Armstrong. It's very short. And then it says, subscribed and sworn to before me on the 9th day of September 2018, signed by Stephanie Fargo. Magistrate's determination of probable cause. On this, the 9th day of September 2018, the undersigned magistrate hereby acknowledges that he has examined the above affidavit and has determined that probable cause exists for the issuance of a capias for the individual accused therein, and hereby orders the clerk of the court of proper jurisdiction to issue a capias for the arrest of said individuals. Signed, Stephanie Fargo, Magistrate, in and for Dallas County, Texas. So that's the end of the warrant for arrest of Amber Guyger. I know it's short, but there's certainly a lot packed in there. And I'm just curious to know if this type of information would normally be in a warrant of arrest, if they would go into this type of detail and provide, what seems like information from the person being arrested with regards to the incident. So if you could comment below, I'd really love to hear your thoughts on that, on the case in general, and I'll begin to share more of my thoughts as I go through other documents. I will still be completing the Chris Watts Discovery read-through, so please do not worry about that, but I just thought I'd throw in a bonus here and maybe cover some of the shorter documents for the Amber Guyger case, since that was one that I followed pretty intently. And most of all, my heart goes out to the Jean family, and we pray for you. We pray for your peace, and we'll do that now. God, we pray for the Jean family. We ask that you give them peace and strength. Help them to lean on one another and find answers to this horrific tragedy. And we just pray that Bo lives in their hearts and in our hearts forever. I know he seems like a wonderful, wonderful guy that was taken too soon. So please, Lord, please strengthen that family and be there for them, guide them, and bring them peace most of all. In loving memory of Botham Jean. Have a great day.